So we're back, new trade recap from today, and we took one trade on the US 100 on the left side. Coming into this session, we had a more bullish bias due to the still existing large gap. Um, Looking back at it at the beginning, I was also marking out this is a potential daily closure zone. But I dismissed it throughout the session because um, we had this big imbalance, and yeah, there was some opposing market structure to the upside, but we still had London highs and Asia highs to the upside. And in the beginning, we made a strong as before market open, we made a bullish S&T. And so of that, we made another S&T during the session, which I then also ended up taking the trade from. This was a very good trade. Technically, I could have entered right here because we inversed the fair value gap and broke structure. But I said no, it was 1442. It was pretty early for me in the session too, and as well like the fair value gap got inversed before, but for the future maybe also when it got inversed, break structure, inverse fair value gap, enter. Um, yeah, that about that. And another entry opportunity would have been on this candle, also IFAG break of structure, but I felt FOMO on that one. We don't enter on FOMO, so I dismissed it. Um, yeah, and after that we got the light retrace. And the reaction of it, we can also see on the 5 minute, we made a slight um, auto block tap. So this was a super valid setup, great execution. I felt no FOMO at the execution, except that this candle made like a spike at the end, but I made my decision to enter before that, and it was just a hard spike. It didn't influence my decision. So today was definitely a process win. We had the London highs we targeted up there, and for US 500 as the leading index, I was hoping that it will take out the Asia highs up there, but it didn't. It used to consolidate and then reverse off London highs, and we unfortunately stopped out right here. I considered putting my stop loss to break even, but in my opinion, the potential to the upside was still so strong, and because we made this SMT, like the double SMT, I would say, like from this low to this low on the higher time frame, on the low time frame as well, from this to this, and we still had open session highs up there, and we were right up here. So the potential to the upside was very, very strong, and yeah, um, like today was great execution, good trade. I mean, from my perspective, I didn't really do anything wrong. It's just that the market, but today was just we wanted to fill this gap instead of take out this session highs. We also filled the fair value gap right here. Yeah, maybe this was a little bit forced, like we were clearly reacting off the fair value gap and wanting to take the trade there, which wasn't even key level. So the session high wasn't even key level in the 4 hour. But yeah, it is how it is. It is how it is. We moved further down, so my initial daily bias was correct. Then we moved up, filled the gap, and then moved further down to fill the gap. Um, yeah, but I thought we would move higher, and that would have been well, that was the move for the session because the no move started when my trading window was over. So all good. Yeah, we made. I think we made some notes. Um, yeah, I was in a very calm state today. I had like noise canceling headphones on without music, which was all without anything else, frequencies or something, because I was like, it was really quiet in the library, and so I was um, like literally hearing my thoughts and uh, going to interact with them. And so I dismissed also the two formal setups. Good day today, execution wise. The thing was, yeah, and there was another issue earlier, um, which also caused me not to enter down here. Was a little thought I catch that I was like, uh, when there's something in SMT like this with a low like this, it's probable that price will come down and sweep it again. No, fuck that shit. Like literally, that is just predicting something that is not present and being in the future, and that's you always need to be present in trading. Always be in the moment, see what the price is doing at the moment, and don't. That's a mistake I often made earlier. That I was like, yeah, this could be the manipulation move, and now I'm not taking the trade here. And I'm waiting, and I overforced waiting for like the perfect setup. Um, Yeah, because I was like, yeah, I know when price going up there, then it will go there, and then it will go there. So I was always thinking about the reaction of the reaction of the reaction, and that's definitely what you should not do. Always stay in the present moment. It's uncertainty. The markets are uncertainty. Um, you cannot you can have a bias, but you should not be anchored to your bias. Also, a mistake I made. A lot of guys. This is something. Yeah, perfect execution. Talked about that. Yeah, this was also something I did very pretty good, I would say. Um, because like my session target for today was like only like coming into the session, I was only thinking about price will come up and only sweep out the the high right there that is in confluence with a 4 hour value gap. Um, but then as I took the trade, I saw, there are Asia highs up there. There is the potential to go higher. We didn't do it, but we could have as well. And so it was good. I quickly reevaluated my session targets, um, seeing on what was possible in that moment. It didn't play it out today, but from my view and my execution, I'm pretty good with myself today, especially looking at like the last days where I haven't executed that well. So yeah, I'm on lock today as an execution win, but unfortunately we lost around 2,134 dollars and some cents. But it is how it is, boys. Stay goated.